In the chilly corridors of the Kremlin, an air of desperation hung thicker than the biting winter fog that blanketed the streets of Moscow. President Vladimir Putin sat at the colossal oak desk that dominated his dimly lit office, staring at the piles of reports that spelled out a grim reality. The grandeur of Mother Russia was slowly unraveling at the seams, and with it, his ambitious dreams of dominance. Economic sanctions, imposed by Western powers over the unending conflict in Ukraine, had bitten deeply into Russia's financial lifeline. The once proud ruble was barely worth the paper it was printed on, and the people were growing restless. Factories lay idle, workers manned the streets in protest, and once loyal oligarchs grew impatient, watching their wealth vaporize. Putin knew he was cornered in a game he once played with cunning brilliance. He was a master chess player, famed for seeing moves 10 steps ahead. But this time, the board was tilted, the pieces were scattered, and he was running out of pawns to sacrifice. The international media had painted him into a corner, portraying him as a villainous tyrant, his visage grimly staring back from television screens worldwide. The president's mind raced back to the initial days of his venture into Ukraine, a campaign launched with confidence and a fierce resolve to restore what he deemed Russia's empire. But he had underestimated the resilience of Ukraine's spirit and the unity of its allies. Within Russia, the tremors of economic collapse reverberated louder each day. Watching these events unfold, General Ivanov, one of Putin's oldest allies and a stalwart supporter of the Russian resurgence, began to doubt the leadership that once seemed infallible. In high council meetings, his objections had grown more vocal, echoing the sentiments of a faction that felt their gains slipping like sand through fingers.